Hello, beautiful Scorpios. How is everyone? Welcome in. Thank you very much for my returning viewers, and a very warm welcome to my newcomers. So I'm going to shuffle the deck here, and I'll show you the cards even though I know you can't see them. And we're asking today what your person wants to say to you. So I don't know the state of your relationship. My readings are timeless, so please bear that in mind. If this is not your story, please just find another of my videos and look at that. And let's see if that's not more your story. Now let me get my glasses on. Let's see. Okay, your person is saying, Scorpio, they feel like, even though they're still very attracted to you, they feel like you're a missed opportunity. I don't know what's happened here between you, but they feel like this is a missed opportunity. They have been having a lot of sleepless nights, difficult sleeping, stress over this, whatever's going on between you two. Now they're hoping things can change. They're hoping for some good luck in this situation. But they're also acknowledging that this could be a bit of fate. This relationship, they are saying, may be or have been fated. So if there has been an ending, they're saying they really don't necessarily want there to be an ending. Or for some of you, this is self-closure. If there's been an ending, because I don't know yet what's happening here, this can be saying, I need to give myself closure. I'm saying that because I just recorded right before this a Scorpio you and them reading, and there was an ending represented in that one, and that's, I guess, why I'm leaning that direction. But that's not for everybody, so let's keep going. But this can be saying you have to find closure yourself. What are they trying to manifest? They are trying to manifest happiness. And I'm hearing for some of you, your person is big-hearted enough, even if you're not with them, and even if there has been a breakup of some sort. They are saying, I wish you happiness. I love you enough, even though we're not together, or this is a missed opportunity. I loved you enough to want you to be happy. See, and I was feeling this because I don't think that you're in touch necessarily with this person, the Hermit card. This came out in the previous reading, guys, so you might want to watch that. He's soul searching. The Hermit goes into the cave. He's looking for divine guidance represented by the light in the lantern. It's contemplation. It's inner seeking. Because your person has a lot of self-doubt. They may have lost their confidence because of things that were illusions or fears or even secrets. This could have had something to do with either money. Their money maybe was bad, or lack of planning. They could have made a bad investment. Now that could be money or people, I have to say. But here is now a second missed opportunity represented in your reading. Your person is saying, I'm trying to be persistent. I'm trying to have courage. But I'm afraid to change. And so I'm playing it safe over here, wherever they are, whatever they're doing. I'm looking at the long-term view. Can I have sustainable results? In other words, can I give to this, or can this work for us for the long term, is what they're wondering. Now, your person sees you as someone who's very attractive. As I said, the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands here. Now, I have to say, because when I started this reading and this King of Wands came out, it felt to me like they were saying that's how they see you, because this is what they want to say to you, okay? That they see you as a natural leader, an entrepreneur perhaps, mature, career-focused. And now, because King and Queens represent people in my readings, that I have a Queen of Wands, I don't know if this is saying there's somebody else in the picture. But you would know that. This is not going to be a newsflash for you. This would be if you already knew there was someone else. Because there's been, and that caused an ending. That caused an ending here, or betrayal of some kind. It's a painful ending. It's many, this is death by 1,000 cuts here. Boy, some of these cards are repeating from the previous reading, guys, so go and watch that. Yeah. Now, there is a desire to possibly communicate with you about this situation, but it might be a difficult conversation. This is somebody who comes rushing in, but they want to defend their beliefs. They feel like they've lost control in this situation, but also this could be somebody who's been domineering. They want it their way or their highway, not unlike, say, a King of Wands in reverse. And they think that you have lost hope in this situation, Scorpio. Yeah, they think because, yeah, I thought so. Because they juggled you. They juggled you in some form or fashion. Whether that was with work or job or family or something else or another person. They could have juggled you. There could have been self-limiting beliefs on their part. But they're starting to release some of these beliefs, some of these negative thoughts. They're starting to get clarity and they're starting to heal. And I'm getting another message. For some of you, they're saying you, Scorpio, this situation with you caused me to heal, gave me the opportunity to heal, to look at myself. Because I'm acknowledging that I'm not awakened. I am not awakened. I have not risen to the challenge, if you will. The divine, heeding the call of the divine. And also, this is a card of reconciliation, and it's in reverse. So, maybe you were hoping for reconciliation with this person, and that hasn't come to pass. They're saying they do care about you. There are feelings here. But in some form or fashion, I think your person, in some way there was a victory here that your person focused on. This could have been somebody who needed more attention. Maybe either you weren't giving them attention, or maybe they just wanted attention from more than one person. That could be. And this, yeah, I felt that energy. This caused a tower. There's that third party card. Yeah. So I think for some of you, for many of you, or some of you, there was a third party situation here, whatever that was. Yeah. Somebody didn't want to change. They didn't want to transform this. And this is your person acknowledging this. They know that, the Spirit is trying to balance out, was trying to balance karma even in this situation, in this relationship with you. And Spirit is, your person rather, is saying they are acknowledging that you had a lot of patience with them, Scorpio. You had a lot of patience through all this strife and competition and conflict. I think they're hoping that they could have one more chance with you. One more chance with you, Scorpio. Because they are thinking about you fondly. They are missing you. And again, there is love here. They are saying, now this is interesting. Again, the same cards are repeating, so please go watch that other reading. They're saying they would be willing to work on this. But they're not sure if you are emotionally available or open to working on it. Because there was somebody here who, again, there was betrayal, there was mind games played. And you just want balance. They're saying, yeah, you just wanted balance. And so you very well may be standing your ground, defending your position. What's underneath that? Let me see. Yeah, there was a similar message in the previous reading. They could have offered you, or they could be coming in, Scorpio, with some kind of a gift, with some kind of a token or an offer that may lead you to believe that they're willing to commit. Same message was in the other reading, but it's not the truth. It's not the truth, Scorpio. This may be a case that somebody just, they want you for the, yes. Again, there's that 3 again, because they're already, I think, in a collaboration with somebody else. They may tell you they want to collaborate with you, but if you do that, it's going to break your heart again. I'm sorry to be so blunt, y'all, but it's just what's coming out today. I think your person has a fear of surrendering to the feelings they have for you, Scorpio. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. Because I don't usually get that message, but then the Knight of Cups in reverse comes out. Yep. So Tarot's backing me up here. They may see you as moody, but I also think they are saying they know they disappointed you. They know they didn't give you their cup of love. They held back, and that caused a lot of unhappiness and a very, very heavy burden. This card came out 3 or 4 times in the previous reading. And they're saying, I realize now, Scorpio, you have lost passion for this relationship. I have been stuck between 2 worlds trying to make a decision. I'm recognizing you as a soulmate, but there's just, there's a breakdown here. There's conflict here. It hasn't been working, or it's not working. That also represents disharmony. And you're saying, or your person's saying, and I don't have a lack of direction anymore. Maybe I've been procrastinating too long communicating with you. And I feel like you're not curious about me anymore. You're not really wanting to explore anything with me any longer. And that's the truth. And they're seeing you as single, Scorpio. They're seeing you as single and free to pursue, right? Now, let me see if there's anything else here. Yeah, that's not part of your message today. Oh, Scorpio, this is hard. You know, and as I mentioned in the previous reading, though, we're in between eclipses. And eclipses means you eclipse things out of your life so that new things can come in. So I think a lot of y'all, this was tied to the full moon eclipse we just had this past week. So for many of you, this could have been a breakup, or you could have had an epiphany, or you could have had, you could have just said, I'm tired and I don't want to do this anymore. I'm not sure what's going on with you, you're meaning your partner, but it looks to me like your person knows. I have the sense that your person knows either what they've done or said wrong, what the situation is, especially if they're with another person. Obviously, they know. But you would know that. Again, that's not a news flash. You would already know that. Now, I want to ask what the potential, I'm going live in 10 minutes. I got to get off here. What the potential outcome is for this relationship. Please bear in mind that you have free will. Nothing is written in stone. This is just saying that if nothing changes between you, if you don't get busy manifesting and nothing changes, this is the potential trajectory of your future relationship. That's all that this means. And please educate yourself about the law of attraction, the law of assumption. Law of manifestation. It goes by many names. It's all the same thing. So please show me what is the potential future outcome with Scorpio and their person that they're thinking about during this reading. Also, guys, did I mention, I don't think I did in this reading, I have just recently posted a new personal reading special for YouTube people, and I'll put that link in the description box. So if you'd like a personal reading, there'll be a special there. And also, I go live here on YouTube once or twice a week, and I offer very reasonable mini readings there. So be sure you're subscribed and you've hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I go live. All right, let me see here. Let me get some there saying. All right. Well, the potential for this relationship is not looking good. It's not looking good. Again, you can change that. You have the power. But it does mean there's a block here, and the cup has been spilled. Now, I'm not saying you couldn't fix it, but the energy, as we're looking at it today, you're both in the future looking at this, again, as a spilled cup, as a missed opportunity of some kind. I think you're both, excuse me, maybe looking at options, looking at other options. I'm not sure if you're going there, but you're looking and considering other options. You're trying to move on. I think you're both trying to move on, and you're trying to heal individually. You're both finally giving yourself, I think, I heard, getting clarity, giving yourself, receiving, but starting to have clearer thinking, yes, and more self-acceptance about this situation. That there just wasn't, again, that Knight of Cups. Somebody here was not willing to give the cup, or not able, in other words, not emotionally available or physically available. It could be. Somebody could even be, again, moody or overindulging with that card. And there was just, it's just unhappiness. Here again, I can't bear these. I've shuffled now. I've shuffled with this deck, and these cards are still coming out. It's a very heavy burden, and you're saying, no, I don't want to start over here. I've lost passion for this. Yes, so for many of you, that's I think, and I'm also going to do a reading on what's coming towards you, Scorpio. I'm going to try to get that out for you this weekend also. It will not be probably tomorrow, but anyway, and we'll look at what's coming toward you, because I feel like, again, I feel for many of you, this is about releasing and creating space for something new for you, letting go of the old so we can get something better in, maybe. And I'm not putting your person down, but I'm saying you have to let go of the old to make room for the new. So one of my favorite affirmations I referred to in the previous reading was to affirm this or something better. So if you want your person back, this or something better. If you want a new person, something better. All right, guys, that's what I have for you tonight or today. And I thank you for being here so very much, and look forward to seeing you all very soon. Take care.